Hi, my name is Levy and I've been an RMT for 30 years. And over the last 30 years, a lot has happened in my life that I have to learn to adapt and sort of change my techniques to try and find different ways to not only help my clients, but help myself. For example, I've had 12 motor vehicle accidents. I've had 17 concussions. I've had no meniscus on one side. I've got the softening of the spinal cord. But as you notice, I've had no surgery whatsoever because I've been able to understand the body, do lots of research on the body, and understand the way the body works. Then I've had to come up with treatment ways to keep myself functional so I can treat and help others. So today, I'm actually going to introduce you to a whole new paradigm and evolution of instrument-assisted soft tissue manipulation called hammer and chisel therapy. So I'd like to introduce you to the hammer for hammer and chisel therapy. It's your regular sort of hammer with rubber heads on it. So this hammer, as a regular hammer, has a rubber end on his head to be able to hold it and grab it. And if just in case this end hits the client, it's not going to hurt them. We then have the metal shaft to support the long head on top. These pieces, if they ever get damaged, are actually replaceable. And you would just let us know, and we'd actually be able to get you another piece. They are rubber, solid rubber. It's not steel you're hitting the client with, it is rubber, and you're not even hitting the client with this. We are hitting the tools. This is the main chisel that we use. This is the large one chisel head that we use. This is where the hammer will hit, the top of the head. This is the shaft. Nothing happens through here, but this is where we can hold it and hold it in multitudes of different ways to hold it against the body. This is the head of the chisel. This piece here will actually go into the soft tissue or the joint aspect of the soft tissue. So if I'm going into the intercostal space of the manubrium, I will actually chisel in between intercostals this way, or I could chisel this way by hitting this aspect and using this piece. This is the small head chisel. It's a little broader here on this edge, so this way we can get a more specific targeted approach. For example, if I wanted to get in just onto the intercostal joint itself on the manubrium on one specific joint, this allows me to get more targeted, specific approach. This is the piece for the vertebrae. Here's the head where we will hit with the hammer. It's wider expanse to vibrate through the U shape of this piece. So the spinous process will sit here so we don't damage the spinous process. We'll then be able to hit transverse process or soft tissue, erector, multifidi on either side as we hammer into the vertebrae, and it can allow us to go one vertebrae at a time to create movement and release soft tissue. This is our last piece for hammer and chisel therapy. This is, again, looks the U shape as it would for vertebrae. This allows us to get 3 to 4 vertebrae at a time, and this way we can create more movement, let's say perchance in the thoracic vertebrae for a sports enthusiast or even a high elite level athlete. So the chisel tool allows for precise targeting of localized adhesions, while the hammer tool penetrates deeper fascial layers without increasing patient discomfort. So the combination of static percussive forces enhances cellular response, enabling faster collagen synthesis and tissue alignment. Unlike static scraping tools, hammer and chisel therapy is designed for use during dynamic movements, promoting tissue adaptation in real-world conditions. All right, you can bring the arm up for me while we continue. All the way up. Okay, and bring it all the way down, please. The dual action approach of static pressure and rhythmic percussion is grounded in well-established IASTM research, amplified for greater efficiency. Hammer and chisel therapy represents the cutting edge of instrument-assisted soft tissue manipulation, blending science, innovation, and clinical practicality. By harnessing the body's natural repair mechanisms through precise mechanical stimulation, it offers faster recovery, improved mobility, and better functional outcomes.